It's 1789 and tensions are boiling between Acting Lieutenant Fletcher Christian and Lieutenant William Bligh on the armed cargo vessel HMS Bounty.
Captain Bligh, sir. Unfortunately, the drunkard is dead. He's dead, is he? Well, that doesn't mean he can escape punishment.
Yeah!
Sir, it's just a minor incident of a stolen cheese. He stole a cheese? Well, I've got the answer to that.
Yeah!
Sir, Mr. Fyer has successfully navigated us past the Cape of Good Hope. Well done. Exceptional work. Get on the grate. Now, I'm not actually William Bligh. I'm Brian Pilchard, pretending to be an unfair caricature of William Bligh. Let's go and have a look at the real story of the mutiny on the Bounty. I'm Brian Pilchard, and I love history. Using my skills in effects, clothes, and disguises, I'm going to take you on a journey back in time for an adventure in super history! 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 History!
It's 1787 and the Royal Society President, Sir Joseph Banks, is looking for a food source for the slaves on his Caribbean plantation.
I need the breadfruit to feed my slaves. Oh, because it tastes better? No, because it's cheaper.
It is decided to sail to Tahiti and bring back over 1,000 potted breadfruit plants. To lead the expedition, the admiralty turns to ship's master and navigator William Bligh.
It says here that you were ship's master for Captain Cook and picked up some navigation skills from him. Yes, I was serving as sailing master under Captain Cook when he died. Ah, you were there in Hawaii. Yes, I saw him die. And just between us, how do you feel it was dealt with? Well, I just thought everyone involved were idiots. The Marines, stupid decisions made by stupid people. Well, it's a low priority mission, so you will be granted lieutenant. So I'll become a lieutenant. And I'll get to wear the big triangular hat. Yes, you'll get to wear the triangular hat.
To serve with him, Bligh approached his friend, Fletcher Christian.
Fletcher, I think this is my big break, and I want you to come with me. Yeah, alright, I need the money. Oh, there's no money involved, and when we're done, people are going to say, there's William Bligh. He's that great navigator guy. Ah, great.
The pair had sailed with each other in the merchant navy, and Bligh had taken him under his wing. The Royal Navy bought a small merchant vessel, refitted it, armed it with 10 swivel guns and 4 4-pounder cannons. She was renamed HMS Bounty. As she was a non-rated ship, it was only required for a lieutenant to command her.
Guys, he's just a lieutenant.
And no Marines to keep order. There was very little room for the 44 men on board, as a third of the ship was converted into a greenhouse.
That sounds worse than my U-boat.
This took up the great cabin, which would have been reserved for William Bligh.
Oh, well, where am I going to sleep?
Oh, God! After 2 months of delays, the Bounty set sail to Tahiti.
I'm a progressive New Age guy, and I want to go through this journey without any casualties and without using any disciplinary measures.
Taking from his experience with Captain Cook, William Bligh enforced stringent hygiene measures.
If there's any complaints from the crew, they're probably that I'm too nice.
To keep up fitness, he also enforced compulsory dancing. which they didn't really like. To get to Tahiti, they needed to sail through the notorious Cape Horn route. On their way there, most seemed well, but not everyone was happy.
Nice whole trip. There's no space on this boat. It's rubbish. Whole purpose we're even here. Low priority. Rubbish. See what they've got us drinking from? Look at this mug. Rubbish.
One of these people was bosun's mate, James Morrison, who wasn't happy with anything.
Fork? What are you going to do with that? Rubbish. Rubbish.
William Bligh was also dissatisfied with the ship's surgeon,
Moo!
Thomas Huggin. Bligh also had to have able seaman Matthew Quinton flogged for mutinous behaviour.
Ahoy there! How's the ship's morale going?
For his time, William Bligh was progressive, granting his men extended periods of rest. And instead of physical punishment, he preferred verbal punishment.
You're an idiot, a moron, an absolute Burke.
On the 2nd of March, Bligh assigned Christian the rank of acting lieutenant,
Yeah, great.
making him senior to his second in command, sailing master John Fyer.
Oh yes, he can be a bit of a character.
On April the 2nd, the Bounty reached Cape Horn. They were hit with a strong gale and for 15 days struggled against a violent sea.
Why are we doing this again? Breadfruit, mate. Oh.
On the 17th of April, they came to the conclusion that it was impossible and would travel to Tahiti via the route of the Cape of Good Hope. Everyone was relieved. The Bounty arrived at Tahiti on the 26th of October 1788 after 10 months of hard sailing. For these exhausted men who had been in cramped conditions, Tahiti was a paradise. The crew stayed at Tahiti for 5 months. As they cultivated the breadfruit plants, they participated in the local culture.
Ah, Tahitian excellence.
Almost all of them had a Tahitian girlfriend. Some even got married, including Peter Heywood and Fletcher Christian.
How many? How many people have VD?
On the 10th of December, Huggins died.
Oh!
On the 5th of January, 3 crew members attempted to desert.
I'm a very new age guy, so I'll be dealing with the deserters in my own way.
Instead of hanging them, Bligh flogged one, put another in irons for a while, and gave the third a stern talking to.
Rotten, 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 rotten. Rotten decisions made by rotten people.
When it came time to leave, they loaded the Bounty with 1,015 breadfruit plants. The ship was also loaded with other provisions, including coconuts. The ship was even more crowded.
What have they got us doing out here next? Probably something rubbish.
As they sailed, tensions on the ship rose.
Fletcher, if we're going to make it to the West Indies, you have to keep these sails in better shape. You're an idiot, a moron, an absolute Burke.
During a mission to collect water, Fletcher Christian was attacked by locals.
Yeah, look, stuff all this rubbish. Let's go.
On his return, Bligh called Fletcher a coward in front of everyone
Stupid, 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 stupid people.
and scolded him for losing valuable equipment.
You know, I'm beginning to get the impression that your heart's not really in this job. Oh, yeah, just making a bit of a raft and heading off. Just sick of it, really. You know, William Bligh's as good as it gets, and I'm in hell, so, you know, I just can't take the abuse. I can't take the abuse anymore. You know, it's just, it's too much. It's too much.
Fletcher Christian was convinced to stay,
Oh, alright, I'll stay.
but offered support if he chose to take the ship.
It's not that he's evil, he's just so rude.
And things came to a head when Bligh accused Fletcher Christian of stealing some coconuts.
You're a thief! You're a thief, thieving thief!
On the 28th of April 1789, Fletcher Christian gathered all who had Tahitian girlfriends. They raided the munitions store for cutlasses and muskets, and at 5 a.m. they woke up William Bligh.
Alright, we're taking the ship. We're sick of you!
Yeah, we want Fletcher Christian to lead the ship.
Good idea.
Half of the crew favoured Christian and half favoured Bligh.
If you don't cooperate, I'll stab you with this bayonet. What are you waiting for? Do it! Actually, I think the bayonet's too good for you.
Bligh and his loyal followers were loaded into the ship's launch with 5 days of supplies.
This group of people is the biggest bunch of rascals.
They had to use the bigger boat, as Fletcher didn't have as many followers as he originally thought.
Oh, no way.
They've given me the nickname of the pot plant because I got one of William Bligh's pot plants and I threw it over the side of the ship and I said, I'm not stupid.
They were left with the minor possibility of survival. Fletcher Christian and the mutineers then set off to find a place to hide from the Royal Navy. They tried building a fort in Tabuai, but met resistance. Then went back to Tahiti, where 14 of the mutineers decided to stay.
I'm staying on Tahiti. I'll take my chances with the Navy.
Yeah, you're a dingus.
After visiting Tahiti to pick up their partners and kidnap a few others, they settled on the hard-to-reach island, the Pitcairn Island. They burnt the Bounty. For a while, the settlement went well. However, tensions rose, and it is said that Fletcher was shot and stoned to death. The details of this settlement came to light when a whaling ship discovered them in 1808. One of the mutineers, John Adams, was still alive to tell the tale, and Fletcher Christian's son, Thursday, October Christian.
Oh, I say, what's that? What's that? Keep it away!
I'm William Bligh. There's been a mutiny.
He'd done it. In his open boat, he and his loyal followers made it to Timor. For 48 days in high seas, they travelled 5,822 kilometres, with his crew surviving on only an ounce of bread a day. Remarkably, only one crew member died, which was Quartermaster John Norton, who was stoned to death by locals of the Tongatapu Island as they were getting provisions. Throughout the journey, he would keep morale up with songs and prayers.
Stupid. Amen.
Straight after the boat journey, botanist David Nelson died after catching a local disease.
Oh, you're joking. I rode all the way to Timor to get that.
For losing the Bounty, Bligh was court-martialed. He was acquitted and promoted to post captain.
Congratulations. Now piss off.
Bligh was considered a hero by the admiralty and the public. He was also acknowledged by the king.
I need cheap food for my slaves now!
Bligh was then sent on a second mission to Tahiti to collect the breadfruit plants. This time he had two ships, the HMS Providence and HMS Assistant.
We can hang around with him. He's a post captain.
In November 1790, the Admiralty sent out the HMS Pandora, a sixth-rate post ship, to Tahiti to arrest the deserters. It was captained by Captain Edward Edwards.
Oh, thank goodness, a Royal Navy captain. The ship was mutinied and I had no choice but to go with them.
Get in the box, kid.
But I'm an officer and a gentleman.
My apologies. Put these on first and then get in the box.
He captured 14 of the mutineers, chained them up, and put them in a specially constructed box on the Pandora's deck. It was dubbed Pandora's Box. On their way back to England, they passed Vanikoro.
Sir, smoke signals.
Oh, wow. Who cares?
Historian Sven Walrus says that the smoke signals were probably from the survivors of the missing La Perouse expedition. Had Edwards stopped and had a look, he would have become a maritime hero. Instead, he kept going and ran aground on the Great Barrier Reef. The ship started to sink.
Sir, permission to release the prisoners.
They said bring them back, not bring them back alive.
You won't be bringing them back at all at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh yeah. Who cares?
And at the last moment, the men in Pandora's box were let out. 31 of the Pandora's crew drowned, and so did 4 of the Bounty's crew. The 10 remaining prisoners participated in an open boat journey, which followed a similar course to William Bligh's.
Oh, this open boat trip. It's rubbish!
When they got home, they were court-martialed.
Any influence or money? No. Oh, alright, we'll see what we can do. Any influence or money? Yes! I've got influence. Oh, that'll help. Yeah. Good. Any influence or money?
No money, no influence.
Oh, bad luck. Yeah. Oh, we'll give it a go.
3 of them were hung. Bligh's mission was completed without any problems.
What's this new food? The slaves aren't eating it, it's crap.
In the meantime, Peter Heywood endorses Fletcher Christian and questions William Bligh's honour in a public letter, and Edward Christian, Fletcher's brother, gathered a bunch of family and friends at a pub to put together an account of the mutiny.
And let's have your account of events, Mr. Fryer, and just the juicy bits. Oh yeah, he could be a bit of a character. Yeah, just the juicy bits. He did loads of good stuff too. Just the juicy bits. When we were in that open boat, we were left for dead. Our spirits were crushed. But Bligh, he picked us up. He said, "Boys, I'm gonna get you home." Just the juicy bits.
After his mission, William Bligh returned to England.
Ahoy there! I'm back! We'd like to present to you our own account of what happened on the Bounty.
Nobody likes him, everybody hates him, nobody likes him, William Bligh. Nobody likes him, everybody hates him, nobody likes him, William Bligh. Promoted to lieutenant, he abused his pals with compulsory dancing for hours and hours. Nobody likes him, everybody hates him, nobody likes him, William Bligh. Nobody likes him, everybody hates him, nobody likes him, William Bligh.
He lied, said the stores were out of bread. He made us eat mouldy old pumpkin instead.
He called us names for stealing a cheese, but guess what? He stole the cheese!
What do I think of William Bligh?
Everybody hates him. Nobody
He's rubbish.
likes him. William Bligh.
Rubbish. Rubbish bloke.
Nobody likes him. William Bligh.
Well, you've had your song and dance. What about your brother? Hit it! Your brother was a stupid moron. Stupid person made stupid decisions. This song sucks. Well, I think that saved my legal career.
His reputation even took a blow at the Admiralty.
Hey, look everyone, it's Breadfruit Bligh.
Bligh!
There have been many books and movie adaptations of the Bounty Mutiny. Most of the movies have been based on Sir John Barrow's 1831 publication. He was friends of the Heywoods, and as he researched through their papers, he found the journal of James Morrison. Peter Heywood stayed in the Navy and became a captain.
If you're up against someone with integrity, just make sure they're not there to defend themselves.
James Morrison drowned on the HMS Blenheim when it sunk in a tropical cyclone. Although his reputation was tarnished, William Bligh went on to do many extraordinary things.
But we'll look at that in another video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up, and share it with someone you think would like the video. Or share it with someone you think wouldn't like the video, and watch them cringe in dissatisfaction. We also have a merchandise shop if you'd like to support the channel through that, and we've got a Patreon, and I'd just like to say thank you to our patrons for helping us produce this video. We were able to make it a bit more ambitious than usual, and that's thanks to you. Thanks very much.